quotes wisdom, where the pursuit of knowledge and the exploration of wisdom converge. All warfare is based on deception. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. The art of war teaches us to rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. To fight and conquer in all our battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. The general who advances without coveting fame, and retreats without fearing disgrace, whose only thought is to protect his country and do good service for his sovereign, is the jewel of the kingdom. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. He will win. Who knows when to fight and when not to fight? The good fighters of old first put themselves beyond the possibility of defeat, and then waited for an opportunity of defeating the enemy. The opportunity to secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. Weakness came from strength. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy, so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. Who wishes to fight must first count the cost. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy, and is not moved by him. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws. Regard your soldiers as your children. They will follow you into the deepest valleys. Look on them as your own beloved sons. If his forces are united, separate them. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. Be where your enemy is not. One need not destroy one's enemy. One need only destroy his willingness to engage. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Move not unless you see an advantage. Use not your troops unless there is something to be gained. Fight not unless the position is critical. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. You have to believe in yourself. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. If you ignore both, your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, he will be weak everywhere. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Rouse him, and learn the principle of his activity or inactivity. Force him to reveal himself, so as to find out his vulnerable spots. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means that you should not hang out with this friend. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. A leader leads by example, not by force. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. There are not more than 5 musical notes. Yet the combinations of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Be extremely subtle even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. Move swift as the wind, and closely formed as the wood. Attack like the fire, and be still as the mountain.